Sorry about that, guys. Oh my god, can't believe I crashed like that. What an annoyance. What an annoyance. Oh my gosh. Let me get back to this now. That needs to be minute. Thank you so much, Laura. Um, gonna continue on, and after I'm done tonight, my friend Shigate is going to be streaming Clannad, and I don't know if you're coming to Anime NYC, but he's going to be coming to Anime NYC also. And he's pretty cool, pretty quirky person, I guess, like most of my friends. Cool, good. Yeah, you'll get to meet my friend Gaspar then. I'm going to be hosting him after this. What's up in 3 days? Oh, you're going all 3 days to the convention? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I will be there all 3 days too. Maybe a little bit late on the Friday. I don't know. I'll see if I can work extra during the week that week and then take off early on Friday so I can go to the convention on time. So, Rena is starting to now notice that we're looking a little bit off. Because there was somebody that was mentioned. They were playing a game and there was something on the cards that we didn't recognize from the classroom. And now uh, she's getting worried about us. We're finding out more. Oh yeah, I come in from a pretty long way out. Like I live in Middle Island, and I usually take the Ronkonkoma train to the city. So like Friday I'll be at work anyway, but then like I'll just probably be going out of Ronkonkoma every day because I have the monthly pass ticket, so I can go travel on the train as much as I want. Costs me enough money to do it, but it's worth it. I can always meet you up in Penn Station now or something. It'd be good to get Caitlin to come out to one of these, but I know she's very anxious about being in the city. And I'm not really sure how to fix that. Unless she's like really forces it. Like if I was, I think she'd be fine if I was with her and stuff, and if she had friends with her. She's missing out on some good stuff, honestly, because I do a lot of things in the city. I mean, I work there, but like I think it'd be cool for her to come, even for just one day. Would be kind of cool. I'm a software engineer, so I mean that's why I can make games. I mean, I told myself how to make the visual novels a little bit, but I write software for a living. So I'm not sure if you use the apps for the MTA, but I work on the MTA apps, and I'm like the person that does the Android one. So pretty much I work on my MTA all the time. Yeah, thank you. It's a good job. I love what I do, and working for the MTA is very motivating for me because I know that so many people depend on me. Yeah, I work for the MTA, and that's the crazy thing is like internally, there was nobody at the MTA working on the apps and software before. Oh, you've been trying to get a job there? Well, I'm not even actually fully hired because the way I came on board is they wanted to have my boss wanted to make an internal team at the MTA to work on the apps and the website because otherwise they'd have contractors doing it all the time. But they let the contractors go because they ran out of budget. So they don't have the budget to actually hire us. But my manager was able to like get us in under like consultants. So hopefully like we'll be full time in the future, and hopefully the economy gets better and the MTA gets better where they have money to hire people for real. Because I really want to be hired full time. It's definitely the best job I've ever had. I really enjoy what I do because what I do is affecting a lot of people and it makes me happy. And like I said, it's a small team, so there's only like on the team is just like three developers basically. Like I do the Android side. I mean, I can do Apple also, but I take care of the Android mostly. My coworker is taking care of the iOS side, and then we got another guy doing the website. Oh, he's a conductor. Oh, that's really cool. I love it. I mean, and I love the train. I always loved trains, and I'm personally very comfortable just sitting on the train. Yeah, I know, right? Like you would be. It's probably best the public doesn't know what they're lacking at the MTA. It just well, the way the MTA works is like when you're building stuff, you have to the MTA is a government organization, so they would just like pay companies to build the rails and build the trains. Like the MTA doesn't make that stuff, so they got used to that kind of policy. So the software was like, oh, the same thing. We'll just like pay somebody to do the software for us. But it makes sense for the MTA to have their own internal developers. So my manager came from the city of Boston. He used to work at the city of Boston, and then he came down here to help them out. And I honestly, I think I'm excited because our team is really coming together now. We finally got a project manager. We got a user interface person now, and we can make some good changes. So it's very exciting. Oh yeah, like conductors do make a lot of money, but they deserve it. These jobs are not easy. Working the trains are not. It's not an easy job, but it's a good job, and it's very rewarding. I think because, like I said, you got a lot of people depending on you when you're working for the MTA. I'm excited to see it grow too. I'm planning to really stick with this job for quite a while. I'm making Chaos Cute Soft, but it's going to be some time before Chaos Cute Soft takes off enough for us to actually be something huge, because our game's not coming out till next year. And basically, I'm just sinking my money into the organization right now to try to build it up. But I have confidence that eventually Chaos Cute Soft's going to be a pretty good game developer, and we're going to make some good visual novels. Yeah, sure. Well, I can see if Linnea does need any extra art help. We do have somebody doing the background art right now to help her. Um, Voice acting, like I said, I want to do like if we're gonna do voice actors, I want to try to get crowdfunding because I just want to pay them a flat fee for the voice acting. Pay them by how many words they gotta read, basically. And I don't want to just like I don't have the money to pay people anyway right now, so we're just kind of doing like a weird thing. But I want crowdfunding if I'm going to be hiring voice actors, and then I'll do like a fair process where we'll just like check people's resumes out and stuff. Oh, oh, do you really? You do video editing? I could actually use that help because I just got some software I just got the Adobe software, and I want to start making some videos to premiere everything. Like, so I'm guessing you know how to do like motion graphics and stuff like that using you use Premiere. Have you used After Effects and stuff? Yeah, I mean, I could really use the help. I can ask Linnea and the rest of the team and see what they think. Because honest for the marketing side, I had somebody help me with marketing, but she got really busy with school. Like most of the team is pretty young or students and stuff, so she was. I've taken over all of marketing, and I wanted to make videos to premiere the new characters and stuff. And obviously, when we have the game, I would love to have an introductory video. Well, if you know stuff with Premiere, that's plenty. That's a lot. We'll put some stuff together. Uh, can't find an office in graphic design. You should be able to find something with graphic design. I mean, that's a pretty important job, and there's definitely demand for that. I don't know. You'll find something, I'm sure. But if you want to get some experience and just mess around, I can't really pay anything right now, but I can give you a pat on the back. If you actually do some work, though, we'll give you something. We'll figure that out later. If you want to help out. Yeah, sure. I'll let you know. If you want to help, it would be good to have some video. We'll think about this. I'll talk to the team and see how you can help out. Just why don't you like send me a resume of stuff you can do and see how you can help out and so if we got something like that, so I can know like what video skills and art skills you got. Because if you do graphic design also, like that would help also a lot too. Because we have logos, we have a website. The website looks like a mess. I'm sure you'll have a lot of input on that if you want to just take a look at it. And you do art too, so you're like a Jill of all trades. Just like we all are. I mean, I do a bunch of different tasks at once too. I can just introduce you to the team. You can just come hang out sometime. Like I don't know. Where do you work right now? Do you work in the city? I'm going to continue on with the story here. Rena was also like that at first too. I can tell, Oh, and Hot Dog. I used to work there too. I was over at the corner of 111 in Vets Highway. I wonder if Rena also experienced a slight bit of alienation last year. I was also feeling right now. I think it's so. I felt she was the only one who could understand how I felt. I'd like to hear about when you first came to Hinamezawa. How was it? Feeling I had been drawn into the conversation, her face suddenly brightened. Ah, it was the same as Keiichi-kun. I didn't know the villager's name at all. Nisha and the rest are all very kind and lovely, but I did still feel a little out of place. Yeah, so Laura, if you do graphics and stuff, like, if I need help with something, I'll just let you know. Because I want to try to do a video in 2 weeks to premiere the next character in the game. And I was going to start messing around with After Effects and see if I can do some kind of motion graphics for that. I just really want to promote this stuff, and I guess you know the importance of promoting things if you're into graphic design. Oh, good, good. Look, we didn't really have a graphic designer. The logo, Linnea just made the logo up. She did a good job, but she made the logo in like, I don't know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, just sitting with us casually. She was feeling it, but like, no, we didn't really have like an actual graphic designer on the team before. I mean, I do some graphic design, but I'm not good at it. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm learning. I've gotten pretty skillful with Photoshop and stuff. But if you're into video editing and graphics, that can be definitely helpful. Yeah, another thing is like I want to eventually. Well, we're gonna always kind of have that kind of creepy feeling for stuff, because that's basically her art style. I'm not sure what we'll be doing in the future, but I definitely want. We could have some strictly horror games or strictly cute games. I don't know. We got those options. We'll see what happens. Yeah, the logo she made is really good. I really would also like to probably make a separate website for just the game. So for now, I'm just putting everything onto chaoscutestuff.com, and I've been using it's a WordPress site, so I've been just making blogs here and there, and learning about some good SEO tactics. Yeah, there was a thumbtack put on my chair, and with that, that really takes me back. When were you invited into the club? The first day? Nah, there wasn't a club at the beginning. It was formed partway through. One day she said we should stay after and have a big game tournament. Come to think of it, Mion did say she was the first club president. No, I didn't. There is a secret club, but Michan used to be really bad at the beginning. She'd never win. I'm glad you're excited, Laura. Really, I can't even imagine that. She had to do the most of the penalties that she came up with. Seriously, don't tell. Can't believe Mila was like that. Well, seriously, if you're like not even doing graphic design right now, I can at least give you some stuff to put on your resume, so you can get some projects into your portfolio. You should gradually transform into a monster who used any means necessary to win during that time. Mion is at her best when she's fighting dirty. Yeah, the thing is, sometimes you gotta do what you love on the side until you can do it full time, but there's no reason you shouldn't be able to find, like, a good graphic design job. And yeah, we can definitely come meet up sometime. I think I'm pretty available this weekend. And then the next weekend I figure out what's going on. I can't keep track of time. I began making friends besides Michan, and after that, yeah. It might have been only since she moved here that I had finally felt like I had gotten used to it here. I guess Rena had also been left in the dark about Oyashiro-sama when she had just moved here. I guess when they finally told me about Oyashiro-sama, I'd be considered one of them. I wonder, when will I be finally considered one of them? Yeah, I haven't seen Caitlin in a while. I'd like to see her again, too. Huh? You say something? No, sorry. Just talking to myself. Keiichi-kun, you're silly. Rena was poking fun and laughing at me, and I couldn't help but laugh as well. I suddenly stopped. Then after making up my mind, I spoke. Hey, Rena, is there something that everybody is keeping from me? Huh? No, not at all. You're lying, aren't you? Rena suddenly stopped. Her expression was cold and intense. What do you mean by that, Keiichi-kun? Her tone was still the same cheery and lighthearted one as before. You are, aren't you? Keeping something from me. After understanding what I meant, her expression grew even more intense. I need to get rid of that bot because I'm no longer giving that away. We already gave away the Neko power. Sorry. Seeing that face, I regretted saying something so rash. But she came back at me in a way I didn't expect. Oh God. Oh God, her eyes. No. What happened to you? Ah. Oh God, she's twisting now. Oh my God. I don't want this. I don't want this, Rena. Now she's gonna go and kill me all alone too. Aren't you keeping something from us? Huh? Oh God, she's going psycho now. just gonna want this shit again. I'm in a little bit of shock, I'm sorry. It's going crazy on me. Her tone didn't change. But it was the first time I'd seen this expression from Rena. With how her gaze pierced through me, I couldn't believe that this was the same Rena. Aren't you? Lies or secrets? Aren't you? You are. Secrets. She didn't actually say that part, but she looked as if she did. The incident with Tomitaki-san and how I felt alienated from the group. Even without having to think about it, there were things I knew that I felt guilty about. But I didn't tell everyone about what happened with Tomitaki-san to reconsider it. It's even a secret just the way they didn't tell me about Oyushiro-sama. Then, aren't we even? No, I'm not. No lies, nor secrets. Liar. Her answer was instant, and it shook me. Rena stared, as if burrowing through me, watching me like a hawk. Why would you say I'm lying? Didn't you say you were called into the teacher's room yesterday during the club meeting, Keiichi-kun? I know. You didn't go to the teacher's room. I swallowed hard. It clearly wasn't a bluff. She knew what happened. The teacher said you had a guest, didn't she? Oh my god, the distorted cicadas. You didn't talk at the entrance. You talked inside of the car near the school gate. With some man we don't know. Rena knew everything. She knew that I was called out by Oishi-san, and that I heard about the incident with Tomitaki-san as well. Did she know all of it? Exactly who was that man? I don't know him. Why did someone you don't know have business with you? I want to know that myself. Then what did you talk about? There's nothing to do with you guys. It was a lie. Lies. Oh shit. Rena's scream echoed through the trees, sending frightened birds into the air. I couldn't exhale the deep breath I had just taken. No, it was like I wasn't allowed to exhale. It was here I first realized. The person in front of me, she wasn't Rena Ryugu. Then who was it that was standing before me now? Who would assume Rena Ryugu's appearance? I had held my breath for so long I could feel myself suffocating. Right? And then she made a facial expression that Rena normally might have made. It didn't matter that it was Rena's usual smile. It chilled me to the bone. She drew closer to me. I felt her breath against my face. I can almost hear it. It wasn't the least bit exciting. Whoever this was with Rena's face was going to chew my nose right off. I cowered as I imagined that. Then she smirked as if she was able to see right through me. We also have secrets, just like how Keiichi-kun has secrets. It was Rena's usual smile, but her eyes were still like that of a hawk's. Bringing her face close enough to mine to almost bump into my notes, she kindly persuaded me. I couldn't nod or shake my head. This person standing in front of me, this person who looked like Rena, frightened me to my core. I was terrified knowing that she could hear the sound of me swallowing nervously. After what felt like an eternity, after a long, empty silence, she finally spoke. Let's go. It's getting chilly. It was Rena again, smiling at me once more. She started walking as if nothing at all had happened. When I was released from her gaze, my legs gave out from under me, and I slumped onto the ground. I wasn't able to lift a finger until Rena was out of sight. Who was that? I felt cold. My body was drenched in sweat. I was finally able to form a coherent thought and ask myself once again, who was that person who looked like Rena Ryugu? Okay, that's just the sound of the rain outside. I was honestly getting scared. Like I'm hearing things. I was out of it and couldn't bring myself to do anything until dinner except stare blankly into space. Was I terrified for Rena going off on me? No, that's not right. Yeah, same. I don't even usually play scary games. Although I do like this one a lot. I think I gotta recover from this. This is gonna be traumatizing. Oh boy. Who could it have been? Who could have done it? It was a dreadful feeling. Knowing Rena, what I usually do, that thought was strangely comforting. I concluded that I should just calm down and clear my head. Though, those thoughts continued swirling around my mind. Finally, I returned to my senses as I heard my mother calling out to me from the bottom of the steps. Oh, Keiichi, it's a call from the bookstore. Bookstore. Can't think of why they'd be calling me. Must have to pick up a receiver anyway. My apologies for calling so late at night. It's me, Oishi of the Old Miyomori bookshop. Oishi-san? Oh, it's Oishi-san. Sorry, since your parents picked up, I said I was at the bookstore. It's in the bookstore. Puts people off when I say I'm a police officer. Oishi-san was in his own way rather curious. Even so, I didn't want my parents hear me talk to the police. I brought the cordless phone with me as I dashed back up to my room. Sorry for calling me so late. That phone number on the piece of paper that I gave you yesterday was the old number. My apologies. Can you copy down the number I'm about to give you? Ah, yeah. Okay. You know, for his direct lines, I wrote it down. Alright. I'm going to save for now. And I'm going to host up Shigete in just a moment.